Hey guys, okay, so basically I've got a bit of a haul video for you today. This is a haul that's built up on mostly today, and some of it was during the week. Bit of a mismatch of loads of stuff. It's actually also in two parts, which will be blended into one video. But you'll see this kind of all clear, and I've got a lot more that I picked up today that I'm going to show you. But I just couldn't fit it all on this table. So first up, we have this, which is a M&M dispenser, and if you watched my last haul video, you would have seen that I picked up some of these M&M dispensers recently, and these were more of the male characters. It was like a Harley Davidson bike, a hot rod, and an aeroplane. And I also saw this. It was £2, so it was a bit more than I wanted to pay for one. But there's a good sort of 15 quid in this, so yeah, I was going to buy it just purely because I've already got some and it would just blend into the rest quite nicely. So yeah, so I'm going to ask for about £15 for this. Next up, we have this, which is I picked up today. This is a cherished teddy, and it's Eric, Bear Tidings of Joy. Unfortunately, there's not too much in it. There are people asking like £10 to £15. Honestly, you're probably looking at about 6 or 7 quid, so there's not too much in it. But for 50 pence, I don't know if you're going to see that, but here you go, for 50 pence in its original box, I had to try it and pick it up. I do actually have a family member who collects these, so yeah, I'm going to have to see actually, because it might end up as a Christmas present. So also, we've got this. This is pretty cool. This is a walking, I think it's a walking, talking Rex from Toy Story 3. And this is Mattel. It does work.
Were you scared?
And that's pretty cool. I paid £1 for him at a boot sale. Today, actually, it was a boot sale. And on eBay, he goes for about $19.99 with shipping. So yeah, I'll aim for that. I do free shipping on everything that I sell, or practically everything that I sell, as far as domestic shipping. So maybe I'll try for like $22.95 or something like that and see if that goes. What's next? Next up, we've got this, which is, I believe it's called the Imaginext Ocean Sea Bolt or something. Pretty big scale. Ship with like the mini sub that comes with it. No figures, unfortunately, but see if I can show you this. I only paid £1. It may not focus. No, it doesn't. But I paid £1 for it. There you go, £1. So I couldn't leave it for a quid. I mean, it's a quid, man. So yeah, I don't know. They seem to be listed for about £10 to £15, but that's with figures. So even if I only get sort of 8 or 9 quid, it's something, I suppose. But yeah, it's not too bad. I couldn't leave it there for £1. Next up, we have this, which was a boot sale pickup. There's a bit of a shine there. There we go. It's the Disney Traditions Showcase Collection, and it's actually an Aristocats Marie figure. There we go. So I can get the glare off. There you go. A bit of water damage there on the label, but inside perfectly fine, still in its original polystyrene and stuff. I paid £3 on this, and I think I've either got it listed or I'm about to list it for $69.99. These were actually only £20 when you bought them new in the Disney store, but they've really gone up in price. And this is not a rare. I don't like using the term rare when it's not truly rare, but it's a bit of a hard one to get hold of. So yeah, so 70 quid potentially on that one. Next up, we have this. Once again, I paid £1. Probably, oh yeah, it's going to focus. There you go. So I paid £1, and this is a disc holder for the larger 5.2 inch discs. And I often sell like the floppy size ones, the 144, like meg sizes ones. I can't even remember what size that is now. 3, 2 point, I don't know. I can't remember. But yeah, I figured there might be a bit of money in that. Similar ones have sold for between 15 and 20 quid. So even if I only get 15 or even 10, I only paid £1, so that's pretty decent. And then there's this. Unfortunately, not as much money in this as I expected. This is a Cytec Adrenaline wheel for the Xbox. And it's basically a steering wheel, gaming wheel with the buttons and all that kind of stuff. Flappy paddle gearbox, I think. Yeah, I'm not sure, to be honest. Oh no, there we go. Yeah, it's got a flappy panel, and also it's got the pedals on the bottom, so you can just press it with your hands. That's a bit weird, but yeah. So not too bad, but £4 I paid. Probably only going to get about 15 if I'm lucky back. So not a great pickup, but anything gaming box I usually pick up. Then there was this, which was quite cool. 50p, and they are sold on eBay for between 10 and 15 quid. This is Build-A-Bear, and it's Black Widow from the Avengers. Build-A-Bear. See if I can show you the label. May not focus, but no, it's not really going to focus. There you go. Yeah, so Build-A-Bear Workshop, 10 quid, 10, 15 quid for 50p pickups. That's pretty decent. Then there was this. Once again, a boxed controller. Not a great one. It's a PC line USB. But I paid £1. There we go. Paid £1. These can be quite slow sellers because, let's be honest, if you're a PC gamer, and I game on the PC, I've got a PS4 as well, but I game on the PC, and to be honest, an Xbox controller is, in my opinion, the best controller you can get. So there's not really much market for them, but collectors still buy them if they just want to complete their, a certain series of controllers or whatever. So yeah, 10 quid maybe in that. I got this, which was actually given to me for free by a charity shop that I go into quite regularly. I went in there today, and it was just a Guitar Hero wrap for I think it's for the, it says here, yeah, Guitar Hero 3 controller for PlayStation 3, Xbox, and Wii. But it's because it was sealed, it's new. It's not, unfortunately, not worth much, a £5 if that. But I got it for free, so not too bad. And what else? We got a Vendetta board game. Paid £2 on this. Really, really nice condition. It's from 1990. Really nice condition. 1999. I've got this listed for at the moment, so I reckon I'll get that. And else we've got these, which are a bunch of games, and I got a whole bunch of games for £4. It must have been, I think they worked out 25p each. And I've got a few more, but unfortunately they're use once codes. In fact, I'll show you them first because it might help you to avoid some. So, 1 second. So yeah, so I got StarCraft 2, which unfortunately the code's been used. And I confirmed that with, who makes it? Blizzard. I just basically went on their live help and asked them, has the code been used? I didn't say I bought it used. I just said that I found my old copy of the game, and I can't remember if I registered it, and they told me no problem. Dragon Age Origins, that is a used once code. I've not checked with EA or BioWare who make it, but the fact that that one was registered, this one I don't know. These two are used once codes. And also these two here, which I am going to list because I've sold them used before, but they're two Final Fantasy games, Final Fantasy X1 and yeah, Rise of the Zilart, Chains of Promethea, and Treasure of Art Urgan. I don't know. Never been a Final Fantasy type of player, but yeah, there's still money in these because collectors buy them just to put on their shelf. but you do have to state that the codes have been used. And I contacted Square Enix, and unfortunately, I had a lot of hard work to try and get them to tell me if the codes had been used. I contacted them and I basically said, look, I found these 2 games. I can't remember if I registered them. Could you tell me if the codes are registered? Just like I did with Blizzard. And they wrote back saying, there's no way we can tell you. We have to know your Play Online account details. So I said, well, I don't know them. I said, hence why I'm contacting you to see if I've registered them. And they just refused flat out to tell me for data protection. And after about 8 emails back and forth with them of me trying to explain to them, I do not want personal details, just a yes or no. Have these codes been used? Yes or no? I said, that's all I want. I'm not asking for details. I'm not asking for anything else, just yes or no. And I had to escalate it to somebody else who eventually said, look, yes, the codes have been used, and they've been registered to somebody who isn't your name, basically. So I just said, thanks, that's all I needed to know. So yeah, so I've definitely been used. But I'm still going to list them, maybe 99p auction, see if I can get rid of them. But obviously I will state codes have been used. This is for, you know, just the physical looks of the games only. Which some gamers still like. I've sold a Sims 4 that way it was used. And someone still bought it and gave me great feedback because it looks good on their shelf. So that's those. I do have a couple more things to show you. But I will just show you these first. So I've got Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2, that's going to be that is a bundle, and Doom Collector's Edition, Rogue Trooper, not much money in that, Call of Duty 2, it's about 6 or 7 quid game. I've got these as a bundle. They are Neverwinter Nights, Shadows of the Undrentide, and Neverwinter Nights Hordes of the Underdark. So I've just bundled those up for $12.99 or $14.99 or something. Dungeon Keeper Gold, it's about 10 quid. And these 2, which are Baldur's Gate, and it's like 4 games, or sorry, 2 games and 2 expansions, and Icewind Dale, and I've bundled those up for 12 quid. Which there has been previous solds for these 2 exact titles at 12 quid, so why not try that? So that's pretty cool. And 2 more things. We've got this here, which let me just move that. So I've got this here, which was a boot sale pickup. So I can show you. There we go. It's quite a big old keyboard, and it's a says it here somewhere. There we go. A Yamaha PSR 260 with its stand as well, which is cool. It's got a stand with it, and over here is the power supply. Fully working. I paid 15 quid at a boot sale last weekend. And I'm looking to get about 70 to 100. It's gone for 70 quid before on eBay, but that was with collection only. I'm quite happy to ship, so I might sort of shove it up for 100 quid with offers and see what happens. So yeah, really nice pickup that. And I also picked up this today, which is a Sony Handycam. Really nice sort of condition overall. Shame, unfortunately, about the strap or the grip there. It's all kind of wearing away. But I might try and replace that because they just come off. It's just velcroed on, or hook and loop, I guess, as I'd have to put on eBay. But the whole bundle cost me 20 quid. So you got these 2, and you got the manual, the official manual for it. and some like leaflet type of thing as well. And the official charger, some various cables, there's another cable there, and also a spare battery. There's also a battery in the camera. These alone, because they're the genuine Sony ones, as you can see there, these alone can go for some good money, like 10, 15, 20 quid on their own sometimes. So yeah, that's pretty good. There was also like other wires in there as well, which I don't think go to the camera. But there's loads. There's like a couple of Motorola phone chargers and stuff, which probably just going to get binned. But yeah, so I think that is everything here. What I'm going to do is, let me see if I can focus that camera. There we go. What I'm going to do is I'm now going to switch the camera and show you. I got these like toy bags, and they're just random toys. Some complete tat, some really good stuff. And I've got like 7 or 8 of these bags. So I'm just going to show you the real good stuff first, and then I'll show you some of the stuff that maybe isn't so good. So yeah, I'm going to do that now. Okay, so I've changed over tables, and as you can see, there's a fair bit on the table. Basically, what happens with these is they kind of just shove any random toys into a bag, and they charge £2.50 for the entire bag. I think I bought 7 of these bags, where I just kept seeing stuff that I thought was worth going on at £2.50. So basically, we'll start with this guy here, which is a Dragon Eye Toys. I can't remember the name of it, but it's like an interactive toy. And his eyes light up and he makes noises. And I don't know if I can turn this guy off. Can't. And basically, this guy goes for about £10. So if you look at it from that point of view, he's already paid for like 4 bags. So before fees, of course. So I think that's not too bad. So that's £10 in him. And I'm just going to sort of put these back in the bags because I'm going to get confused otherwise. I don't know who this guy is. He's like a little wind-up toy. Not sure who he is. Might be something, might be nothing. I'm not entirely sure. He kind of moves his hand as you roll him, but probably not nothing. Probably nothing that one. Next up, we have a little noddy car, and I've seen this sell for £5. This is Golden Bear Products. So yeah, I've seen that sell for a £5 on its own as well, which is pretty decent. So yeah, £5. We've got a London cab. It's a bit worn, unfortunately, but a London 2012 cab. It goes for about £10 new, so probably like 4 or 5 quid. So not too much. I've got I did have a bundle of like army figures and stuff, like jeeps and soldiers. Grab that. That's like on top of a tank and another soldier. Not too much in these, £5 to £10. I've sold similar size bundles, but there is also a head of a transformer in there. Hey, you got a good show. So yeah, there is also a head of a transformer in there. I don't know if you can really see that, the blue part. So I've got to see who that belongs to, because spares of transformers can be quite good. It might be one of the modern style transformers, in which case they're not that great. But certainly the earlier ones are pretty decent. So I'll have to see what that is. But yeah, not too bad on that. I'm going to check my ka-ching. It should be a payment. Yeah, it's a payment. I've actually had a pretty good day of sales because I had some auctions ending as well. Bob the Builder figure. I've sold this exact one before. Let's try and get him focus. Yeah, I've sold this exact one before. It is a bit worn, unfortunately, on the back. Might be able to clean it for £9.99 with free shipping. So I'll try that again. Then we have this Michelangelo. Michelangelo? Yeah, sorry, Raphael. Raphael figure with that spinning head. Not sure how much that is going to be, to be honest. If it was more than a £5, I'd be surprised. But if it helps pay for a bag or two, then so be it. Then we've got this guy here, which is called the Happy Kid. I think it is the Happy Kid toy robot. Couldn't find this exact one on eBay, but they seem to go for between 8 and 10 quid. So yeah, I'm happy with that. £9.99, maybe a Christmas present for a kid or something. This one's pretty cool. This is a Star Explorer, and it's actually from the 1980s. Unfortunately, it's missing the back sort of rocket, but I've not seen any sold on eBay, but I've seen some listed. And they're trying for about 10 and 15 quid, so yeah, that's okay. Then we've got this one. Unfortunately, annoyed me a little bit because this is a How to Train Your Dragon Snagtooth or Snuffletooth or something along them lines. Really nice condition, except for the fact that it's missing a wing. It had been snapped off. It's not in the bags, so obviously that's why someone gave it to charity. But yeah, so a bit of a shame because I love selling these toys, and I sold a toothless one, which I paid £1.95 for, and I only sold it yesterday or the day before for 15 quid. So that was pretty decent. This would have been about 15 to 20 quid if it had been complete. So I might sell him as spares for like a £5 or something. But this one, if I can find the bag, this one is really good. Can't remember his name. Thunder. No, can't remember his name. But really nice condition, complete with a tail and stuff. The little door that opens on the back as well is still there, which is cool. So I can show you that. There you go. Unfortunately, it's missing some discs. There's some discs that go in there, and then it fires out of his mouth. But they're missing, but 20 quid easily for him. So that pays for, well, pretty much the whole bags, really. So yeah, so that's pretty decent. And then we've got this Donatello here, which is pretty good. I can't remember, I think it's the interactive Donatello. It has got an on and off switch, but batteries are gone. So I was looking him up on eBay. There's about 10 to 15 quid in him. So yeah, that's pretty decent. He's got like a headset on, if you ever see it. So obviously if you see him cheap, like 50 pence or a quid, it might be worth it, but probably not worth spending more than that.
Hey, wise guy, want to spar? Foot Clan, you just made my night.
Cool. I thought the batteries had gone, but guess not. So yeah, so that's pretty good. Then there's this, which is a Brio fire engine. Wait for it to focus. There you go. Brio fire engine. Really nice condition, actually. Looking at, unfortunately, only worth about a £5, but yeah, not too bad. It's going to be nice and easy to ship, that one. So I don't know if the bill is supposed to rattle when you move it, but I guess not. But anyway, 5 quid. This, I don't know what it is. I'm going to try and focus this. Not really sure what that is, but there we go. I know I've seen it before, but I don't know where from. So that might not be worth really anything. But also, I remember this when I was a child, and I had this as part of a toy that I had. But for the life of me, I cannot remember what toy it was. There's no markings on it. So yeah, so that might be a nice little spare, because if I remember when I was a kid, then it must be to like an old toy. So yeah, it might be worth it as spares, £5, who knows. And I've got some really good figures in the bags. So we've got this one here, which I'm not a big Star Wars fan, but I think is that Kylo Ren? I'm not sure. So I got that one there, and also like this pilot guy with a funky face. And he's got his gun actually as well. Yeah, he's got his weapon as well. In the holster there. Don't think he's got his lightsaber, unfortunately. No. Oh, it does have a backwards foot. There we go. So yeah, so £5–10 each, maybe. I don't know. I didn't check these ones up because, to be honest, I didn't even know I had these until I emptied the bag to show you. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And staying on the theme of figures, these ones are really good. These are Batman Arkham Origin figures. So we've got Batman. Okay, and these were all in one bag. So really, these only cost me £2.50 for all of these. So Batman Arkham Origin, Joker. That one's pretty cool. And Black Mask. There we go. I've seen a set of 4 with Deathstroke. Sell for $49.99 with best offer. These individually, let me get this straight, £10, and these two are £15 each. So yeah, so that actually no, it's got to be more. I think I worked these out at £50 sold price for all 3 of them individually. So maybe this one guy was more. I don't know, but either way, 40 to 50 quid back on these guys alone. Really nice. Then we got this. I've sold one of these recently.
I am a rough and tough rider.
It's,
Come with me. I'm a rhino.
Yeah, sold one of these before. It was actually the elephant version, and it's one of the VTech interactive animals or interactive characters. Sold the elephant for $8.99, so I'll probably expect the same back for this. Then we've got this guy here, which is right. You have to bear with me here. I think it's a Jadoon or a Judoon from Doctor Who, and funny enough, it's another rhino. So I think only about £5 on him. Unfortunately, he's missing his weapon as well. So, and don't know who this guy is. Oh wait, his head opens. Oh, okay, his head opens. So I don't know what's supposed to be in there, but yeah, he's got like a weird sort of Funko look to him, based on the small body and head, but obviously it's not. So I don't know who that is, but if someone does know, that'd be great. And got these guys as well. I don't know if they're worth anything. Don't even know what they're from. But they're like these little figures. They've got Cartoon Network written on them, so they're obviously from, you know, a cartoon of sorts, but I don't know which. They might go together, they might not, but they both got Cartoon Network, so I assume they did. So maybe a £5, who knows. And this I don't know either. It's a dragon toy. It's quite a sort of largish scale. The tail comes off, but I don't really know much else about it. It looks like it might be missing something from the top there, but yeah, I don't know much about it. I can't see any signs of a maker or anything. So got to do some research on that, but I thought I'd show it anyway because it's pretty cool. So okay, so that's those. There's a little Mario bundle of toys that they don't really go that well, but I do actually have a Mario as well somewhere. So you've got Luigi, Yoshi, and like one of the sort of, I don't know what they call it. I don't know, but that little thing that they jump on. So yeah, I might try a £5 on those with the Mario one I've got. Got a Ben 10 figure. I don't know much about Ben 10 figures, so I may have to, if I can't find it, I'll hit up Steve Green, see what he says. But yeah, so a little bit of a Ben 10 figure. Don't have no idea how much, but it's worth maybe selling him on his own. I don't know. And then we've got a couple of Spider-Man ones. They're not going to be great. They're probably not even going to sell, to be honest. So I have some Marvel books, so I might bundle these up with the books and see if I can sell as a bundle. And a couple of Playmobil. Once again, not much, maybe a few quid in those. Pays for a bag, I suppose. And then basically everything else on the table, or to an extent. Actually, I got this for free as well. We picked it up on the counter, and the lady who works in the charity shop just said, to be honest, if you want it, just take it, just throw it in the bag. So I got that for free, and it's worth about £10, so that's pretty decent. Also got these, which I've sold before. They're only like the McDonald's ones, but they're the little McDonald's Snoopies. There's that one with a hat. This one here. But basically, there's like a whole bundle of them. Bundles of them can do quite well, like 10-15 quid I've seen some sell for, so I'll probably aim for that. Got this guy, which I don't know who it is, but my god, he's mouthy.
They want to race.
Steg. Ah, okay. So yeah, so I don't know too much about this. I'm going to have to research this. Might be a 5 in it, 10er, who knows. He's going to go on forever now. So, got some Thomas stuff, but it's all like, it's not great. I mean, look at this one. That one's just horrible. I don't know what has happened to that paintwork. But that is just disgusting, that one. I do have a better one. Looks like it was. It's the same line, but obviously it's not Thomas because you can see it's like a speedy. I don't know. It's like a high speed one. So that might have value on its own. I don't know. But we then got this one here, which is it's nothing really. And we've got like a little metal one with number 4 written on it. And another little plastic one. These do okay for me in bundles. I've got like 5 bags of Trackmaster stuff that I just haven't even. I haven't sorted it out, but I've listed it as a bundle. So, and then there were these, which are pretty cool. These are more modern turtles, but they go for about £10 each. They're Michelangelo and Leo. So yeah, that's pretty decent. There's a couple of figures. Well, I know this one. This is Shredder from the Turtles, but it's like a little mini figure one. It's not really going to focus, but there we go. So yeah, so that's I don't know, probably nothing in that, to be honest. I have to bundle them. Don't know who this guy is. Never seen this guy before. I don't know if he's Ben 10 or something else, but yeah, pretty decent. I don't know who he is. I have to research him. And then basically it's like a whole table full of cards. So I'll just bundle them because I hate selling cards. Then again, some of them do look pretty good and they're Hot Wheels, so I don't know. I may be worth the time researching in case there's any rare ones there. But this one's pretty cool. I think this is from the Jungle Book. I don't think it's the Lion King. This is a Disney lion figure. Tiger figure. Not sure much. Don't know much about it, but I think it's a Jungle Book. So, yeah, that's pretty decent now. It's like good quality. So yeah, so that's going to be sold on its own, and the rest, as I say, they're just cars. I'm just going to give you a sort of a sneak peek of the kind of cars they are. So we've got this one, and we've got that one there. That was quite a weird shaped one. That. And then we've got larger cars as well, the police car and stuff. So I don't know. Yeah, I don't know really, but some of them look pretty decent. But I know that some of the rarer Hot Wheels can do quite well, but I really don't know if any of these are rare. So yeah, that's that. So I'm going to try my best to get the maximum profit out of those bags as possible. But considering I think it was 7 or 8 of them. So yeah, I didn't spend too much on them really. And I think for what I got out of them, it was certainly worth it. Even though I am going to be left with some duds. So like things like Simpsons whoopee cushion. and this little like cheap plastic thing. Some skateboards, some of those little finger skateboard things, and like things like this are probably not really worth anything, but it's one of those that you crank it up and it lights up. So these are just going to be either boot sale or just thrown in the bin, or maybe redonated because someone might like them. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you guys have had a great weekend. Here's to the week. Let's hope sales either keep going good for you guys or pick up, considering they've not been that great recently. So let's hope that they do pick up for you guys if you are struggling a little bit. It's been a very strange time of year. I expected so much more sales than I've been getting, but Amazon's been helping. I've sent a whole bunch of it into Amazon. I've been getting really good prices for stuff. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Until next time, cheers.